All right, we are live. Welcome to Footy Family Podcast. I'm Max. I'm with my cousin Blake, my brother Archie, and my cousin Cody. We're going to be talking about footy, and this is episode 1 of Footy Family.
First off, we're going to talk about the grand final. How it was, if you're a Richmond supporter, it was a bit of a waste of money because...
Not even a waste of money, it was just a waste of a grand final in my opinion.
It was a waste of time.
With the Giants, they got flogged 114-25. I feel bad for all those Giants people out there. My friend, he used to go for Giants and he moved to the Doggies, and the year he moved to the Doggies, they won the flag, so I'm pretty sure he'd be happy he moved.
Well, what about David Teague and his new contract and stuff and how he's going with the Blues?
I reckon David Teague's a good coach, isn't he?
No, wait, just back to Richmond in the grand final. What that guy, Marlon Pickett.
Yeah,
first goal.
The best part of the grand final was probably when Dusty shot it across to him and he scored that goal.
Yeah.
First goal, first game,
and he spun around
final.
someone and set up a specky for him.
Yeah, nice U-turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he played in midfield actually.
Yeah, he played
did.
a bit of midfield. And
He's pretty good. I reckon they'll be in his best 22 now.
Yeah, well, do you want to talk about David Teague now?
In a minute.
Also, with the grand final, the Giants, they ran out of energy.
They were just out of juice. You knew who was going to win it. You knew who won at halftime. It was all over.
You could sort of tell who won at quarter time,
Not
even
really.
when the game started.
Nah. It was literally, it was 3-0.
I think Giants put out a hard fight in the first quarter and gave up the second, third, and fourth.
Because it was 8-15 in the first, and then after the second, they were getting destroyed.
It was like they scored heaps of points first off, and then it was like 3-2 or something, and then they scored a few goals, and yeah.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's enough about Richmond.
David Teague?
Yeah. Well, personally, I think he's going to do the Blues some good. Like, he's won most of their matches and only lost 3. I'll see how many the other coach won.
Because one of them,
the other coach won 121 and lost 60.
Oh, okay.
Well, one of the games they got smashed by Geelong, but I mean, other games they lost by 5 and 3 points. So I mean, not bad.
Yeah, I know.
Next year they have a chance at finals as well, maybe.
I reckon the Blues.
They might do it Brisbane, but probably not. They might. I don't think they'll finish top 8.
They'll definitely
get
improve.
close.
Yeah. Well, he's been a good coach so far. He's proved himself, I reckon.
Yeah. Do you reckon the Gold Coast Suns will do better next year? I don't think they'll. I think they'll
finish.
ever
I
win
think
a
they'll get the
flag.
wooden spoon again next year.
Yeah.
What about the D's? Do you reckon they'll do any well?
Well, honestly, I think in 2018 they made it to the prelims, so if they work well, they will.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. The Demons, they haven't been the best. They haven't been themselves. Like, their last flag was like 50-something years ago.
Yeah. And they made it to
close
the prelims.
to 60.
Yeah.
Remember, they didn't kick a goal into like the second quarter against West Coast. They scored like 6. They scored 6 points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
The good thing was that they made it to a prelim last year, because nobody would have thought that they made it to a prelim.
Nobody would have thought they even made finals.
Yeah.
They're not that good, the Demons.
Do you want to talk about Brody Grundy's $1.5 million
contract?
Yeah.
I think
I think Brody Grundy going to WA is just not a good decision.
I know, because Collingwood don't want to give him a contract more than 3 years. Like, if he's the best ruckman in the comp, give him a 7-year contract.
That's a bit too much, maybe.
Yeah, that's what Adelaide are offering him, something like that, 7 years for a fair bit of money a year, like 1.5 mil a year or something.
I think that's the most.
Yeah, it's the highest paid contract.
And honestly, with it being 1.5 million, I don't think he can turn it down, to be honest.
Yeah, if we want to keep him, he's going to be fit for a long time. He's only like 25 or 26. That's young, and he's the best. He's in the top 3 best ruckmen that's ever played the game.
He beats almost every ruckman in the ruck
I'll see how many goals he kicked this year.
He kicked 43.
Did he?
Oh. Yeah, he kicked 43 goals this year.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about Toby Green? Now we're going to move on to Toby Green. How the stuff that he does, He's a great player. Don't get me wrong, but the stuff he does is unacceptable. Like,
Yeah, like eye gouges people and goes and then
He
kicks them
scored
in the
seven-
face.
He scored 7 goals this year.
Oh, sorry,
He's
yeah, Brody Grundy's 7 goals.
sorry, 7 goals.
Yeah,
He scored 43 in his career.
yeah. Back over to
He's
Toby.
like, he's 203 centimeters. He's played I think he played every game this year,
Yeah.
and he's pretty good. I like him a lot.
Yeah, Toby Green.
He karate kicks people in the face and
Yeah,
stuff.
you want him on your team, but he's a mug.
Yeah, like
Yeah, like the rule was invented. Don't use your boot for the speckies because of
No,
Toby.
don't use your boot at all,
Yeah.
unless you're kicking.
Yeah, unless you're kicking, don't use your boot at all because of Toby Green against the doggies. Also, with the bond, he grabbed his hair and was smashing his face
Yeah,
into the
he's
ground.
trying to rip his eyes out. He's
Yeah.
like grabbing his eyes
yeah,
and
he was
stuff.
eye gouging him and stuff.
Yeah, same to the
That's
Brisbane
pretty bad,
Lions.
and they only gave him a fine for that.
Yeah, but then after a week later, he got suspended.
Yeah,
Toby
because of what he
Green
did to
is
the...
he's definitely one of the best players there is, but
Yeah, I know.
he's just very aggressive.
Yeah.
Like
He gets
He's a
angry
bit-
very easy.
He even spits on people, like...
Yeah, he
Yeah,
spat
he
on someone's
did it
arm.
once.
Yeah, but still, even if you do it just once, that's still horrible.
Steve-O in the punt, I think he's learned his lesson.
Yeah.
He won't. I don't reckon he'll. Well, he said that the only time he ever bets is like down at the Melbourne Cup and stuff, which you're allowed
Horse
to do.
racing, yeah.
Horse races when you just go into the cup or something.
Yeah.
Which every AFL player does if they go. I'm guessing, like just put $10 or something in.
What about Nathan
Bennett.
Buckley?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll.
Nathan Buckley's running out of power for coaching.
He's a good coach.
He's
and
taking us to finals a lot.
he's a good player, but
he's taken us to finals, but he hasn't taken us to where we want to be.
I know he's taken us to I think one grand final and we've lost that.
yeah.
And we didn't make finals since 2018. Before that, we didn't make finals since 2013. Like that's not that good
Yeah,
for a coach.
And I think that was when Mick Moldhouse left.
He was.
Yeah.
I think they sacked him after 2011 because then he's been coaching for 8 years now.
He was a good player. He's just not the best coach. He's not bad at coaching, but he just doesn't take. Like you'd think because of their lineup and stuff, they'd make it to a grand final.
And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Bucks, but like, yeah, I just don't know about him.
Yeah. Now let's go over to Eddie Betts. I reckon he'll move to Carlton because
Yeah.
he started his career there. I bet you he wants to finish it.
Especially.
I don't know if it's a good move or not because he's getting old. He's 30. Oh, see how old he is.
Especially with Mark Murphy and Patrick Cripps and stuff, he'd play good around them only because Patrick Cripps is like he gets the ball a lot and he could pass it off to Eddie Betts and Mark Murphy and they could both go from the boundary and
Yeah.
stuff.
Like considering Eddie Betts.
32.
Considering Eddie Betts got goal of the year, I think Carlton would want some of that.
I think Eddie Betts will just be a waste to Carlton because Carlton's a young side.
Yeah, and
And
he's going to retire soon. He's getting old.
He's going to be a complete waste of money when they could be getting younger, more better.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like Sam Walsh
in
with
like-
Rising Star.
Yeah.
But that has nothing to do with Eddie Betts.
I know, but that's like that proves that they're getting young guys and they're doing good with them.
Yeah, but I mean, Eddie Betts would be a good help though because he can kick goals from hard angles
I
and
know,
stuff.
and they do need some experience in their team. I think that's why they haven't been as
Yeah, but they
good.
have Paddy, like they got Mark Murphy. You know, Paddy
Cade
Cripps.
Simpson, Cruiser.
You know, they've got.
You got all those like 12-year players and stuff because Matthew Cruiser, he's playing his 11th season next year. I'm pretty sure 12th.
Yeah.
He's been playing for Carlton for a very long
Cruiser's a
time.
good player as well.
Yeah,
He's a good ruckman. He's pretty tall.
See, if you think of it,
he's
Carlton have got such a
270.
good side.
Yeah, he can jump over people, Matthew Cruiser. Because I was watching a game against Demons and he went straight up and jumped over the top of him.
Yeah.
Manny Cruiser, I think he's 28 or something.
Yeah.
So he's,
Nah,
he's okay.
He's a bit older.
He's okay.
Yeah.
But it's basically the same. It's like Carlton getting. It's like Carlton getting Eddie Betts. It's like you wouldn't get Buddy, but why would you get Eddie Betts if they're the same? If they're the same age.
I think they might pick up Eddie Betts because they're going to rush into the contract saying, oh, he's a good player.
Yeah.
They won't think how many years left he's got in him.
Kate
Yeah, I
seemed
know.
to-
They're just doing it because they want to be a better team.
Yeah.
And they're honestly a pretty good team. Their ladder doesn't show, but their talent does.
Yeah, Carlton are a good side. Don't get me wrong, but they just don't play their best, which is
You said
bad
that
for
like
them.
5 times.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but they also swap coaches in the middle of the year, so
Yeah,
a bit
that-
harder
That,
when you-
probably didn't help. I mean, it helped, but if they had done it earlier, it would have done it.
yeah. But next year, next year they'll go higher up than 16th, I reckon.
Yeah, they'll finish top 12, I reckon. They won't make the finals, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, what do you got to say, Cody?
I don't know. I think Carlton I think they're a good side.
What
But I
about
just
when
don't see them making finals next year.
What about when Collingwood brought Ben Reid into the Giants game? I think that was a mistake. Like, they should have gotten some forward like Tyler Brown or something. I know he'd only be making his debut in a prelim, but like, you don't want to play Toll in wet weather.
Yeah, and was Carl Brown in that game?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wait, look.
We were
Callum
just,
Brown.
I think we're pretty
Callum
hammered with injuries, to be
Yeah.
fair. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Elliot and Moore, they were in good condition because their hammies weren't bad.
Do you want to talk
Yeah.
about other players as well?
Yeah.
What other players are there to talk about?
Well, apparently Jack Martin might be going to the Hawks.
Huh.
Or what about Joe Danaher? Do you reckon he'll go to the Swans?
no, he'll stay at Essendon for sure.
He'll stay with the Dons.
Well, he can't. I know his injury doesn't help, but like, he's had a groin problem for 2 years that they need to get better with. Like, he needs
Yeah,
to
but
fix
to
that
be
to get
fair,
a
I
game.
sort of feel like that's the same with Elliot and Moore. They've had a hammy problem for God knows how long.
Yeah, but they play more than 6 games or something.
Yeah, it's true. I think they've missed 2 years of their career though.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to talk about some people who've retired, like Daniel Wells,
Yeah,
Daisy
Wellsy.
Thomas?
Yeah, Daisy Thomas, he retired because I think Carlton weren't giving him a contract next year or something.
Yeah,
I
they
think it was a
told
good
him- they
decision
told him
by
that he
Daniel
has
Wells to retire though. He was getting old and he had a
Yeah,
really
Daniel
good
Wells
career.
was like 34.
It's because they wanted new players and stuff.
And I
They
think
wanted new, like,
Collingwood should have let Wells play in the prelim.
Yeah, probably because he's getting old, he might not be able to run. But like, in one game, he scored 3 goals. That's handy. You need that in. Remember against the
And
Swans?
honestly, if he had done that, we probably would have won against Giants.
I know.
Yeah, and also,
So-
what about Alex Vasola? He was the younger. He was 27 and he retired.
Yeah, but he had mental
Yeah,
health.
he had mental health.
Yeah, and
That's also why Collingwood decided to get rid of him because I think he wasn't really, usable.
Yeah, but what about Dane Beams? He's pretty good, but
Dane Beam's heart, I don't think it's in footy. Like, you look at him, he wants to play and all, but I just don't know about him. His
think-
heart just doesn't belong to AFL.
I feel like he's a better player than Ben Reid, though, personally.
Yeah.
yeah, but
He scores a goal most games and he's a mid as well. That's what
I
you
think
want,
when
but
Beamsy's going to come back next year, isn't he?
I don't know. I
But
think he may retire because he does have mental health.
Yeah, but I think he will come back next year, personally.
Yeah.
And I think he'll be really good.
Yeah, okay.
What's so funny?
Archie just doing this funny thing.
Oh God, do we have to restart?
No, it's alright.
It's a podcast.
Yeah, podcasts are meant to be funny. Who else? Oh, Jared Roughhead, in his last game, he kicked 6 goals against his Suns.
that's handy for your
I
last
mean,
game.
really, to be fair, that's not that hard to kick 6. I think a
Yeah.
toddler could beat
And
the
against
Suns.
against Suns though as well, and Jared Roughhead, he's a good player as well.
Yeah, but he was getting old.
Yeah.
With Alex Vasola, it was sort of like his first game was his last because he didn't play many.
Yeah, because Alex was solo and Carlton. He only got like 1 or 2 games as well.
Same as Collingwood. He got a fair few. At
He got a
Collingwood.
lot of games with Collingwood.
Yeah, but at Carlton, his first game was pretty much his last.
Yeah. Because then he's just kept playing in the VFL.
Yeah, he's like, I think he's got like Alex Fasolo. When he was at Collingwood, he played well. He was a good forward.
Yeah, but
Wait, where did Carlton play Alex Fasolo?
Forward.
Okay.
Yeah, we played him before, didn't we?
Yeah, he was at
Yeah, he's a gun forward. He's just.
what about Dane Zorko? Do you want to talk about Dane Zorko?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon Dane Zorko's a good player, and I reckon he's a good captain as well.
Yeah, Richmond in the finals was Infinity War. Richmond was Thanos and everybody else was the other teams.
You know Dane Zorko doesn't play for Richmond.
I know, but I'm saying like because against Brisbane, the Giants and everything. So Richmond and Brisbane, they versed each other. Dane Zorko and his team, the Brisbane Lions, they didn't go too well.
You know what the grand final how Dusty won the
Norm
medal,
Smith,
the
yeah.
Norm Smith, yeah. I don't know if he deserved it. I just think because of his name and how popular he is, I just think they.
I think he deserved it. I don't think he deserved it in 2017.
I reckon.
He kicked
I don't know
4
who was
goals or
better, but
something.
Dusty I just think I couldn't go past him because how popular he is and his name.
I would have given Marlon Pickett. I would have given him.
You wouldn't
like,
give him the Norm Smith.
Like I would choose Pickett instead of Dusty though
No,
because.
you wouldn't. You wouldn't do that.
But it's pretty good to have your first game be a grand final and you win.
Yeah, but
And you kick it your first
Dusty-
goal.
Honestly,
really
he
good
did
in the
have
game.
22 disposals or something like that.
yeah, and he kicked like 4 goals or something.
Jack Rewald, he kicked 5 or something.
I think Rewalt should have got it.
Yeah.
Dusty, no, I'm going to stick with Dusty.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that should wrap it up.
Okay.
We've spoken about lots. We'll see you
Tomorrow maybe.
I don't know, soon when we do another podcast. So that's the end of episode 1, and we'll see you later.
Yep.
Yeah.